167 days of the frenzied genocidal attack against the people of Palestine. Hunger, thirst and starvation has become the order of the day in Gaza, as the Israeli genocidal war took many forms, one of which is preventing the entry of necessary medical supplies, especially for chronic diseases. Palestinian ambassador to Nigeria, Abdullah Shawesh, while briefing journalists in Abuja, says Palestinians in Gaza are enduring horrifying levels of hunger and suffering.
Palestinians in Gaza are enduring horrific level of hunger and suffering. This is the highest number of people facing catastrophic hunger ever recorded, anywhere, anytime. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk insisted that hunger, starvation, and famine were the result of the Israeli extensive restrictions on the entry and distribution of humanitarian aid and commercial goods. 100% of population in Gaza is at severe level of acute food insecurity. That's the first time an entire population has been classified. As of Wednesday, March 20, the death toll reached 31,819 Palestinian martyrs, with 73,934 injured and nearly 8,500 missing. There are 700,000 internally displaced persons taking refuge in only 20% of the Gaza Strip in the occupied West Bank. There have been 336 murdered and more than 4,670 injured.
How about the numbers of Palestinians subjected to a dark room in the last 167 days has reached 7,670 in Israeli prisons and detention camps. It is more worrisome that the Israelis are gaining more grounds in this battle, but with the loss of so many lives and subjections to ill treatment, this has been tagged as unfair. First emphasized that one of the most targeted prisoners subjected to these degrading measures is the commander, Marwan Barghouti.
The number of Palestinians abducted and jailed in the last 167 days has reached 7,670 in the Israeli prison and detention camp. The heads of prisoners and ex-prisoner Kaddoura Fares stated that the Israeli occupation prison administration has intensified and repressive measures against Palestinian prisoners since the beginning of the holy month of Ramadan. This includes severe beating, insult, degradation of dignity, and confiscation of Quran from their room as retaliatory policy, which has adversely affected the prisoners' health. Fares emphasized that one of the most targeted prisoners subjected to these degrading measures is the commander Marwan al-Barghouti, who has been isolated and physically assaulted, along with captive Thabit Merdawi. He highlighted that these measures pose a threat to their lives. As part of its provocative policy and continuous attempt to reinforce the temporal division in preparation for the spiritual division in Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Israeli occupation forces have installed iron barriers at 3 gates of the mosque. This is to impose further restriction on the entry of worshippers and deprive them of their freedom of worship. In the complex, we would like to emphasize that Jewish extremists are sparing no effort to incite a religious war that would engulf the world and destroy everything in the path.
Aside from the severe attacks on the Palestinians, UNRWA staff have also been reportedly humiliated while in Israeli detention centers. Kindly give a thumbs up to the subscription button and follow us up on every other social media platforms. Patience Sobot for VMAX TV.